Welcome to Back in Shape with T. I'm Tarashe, and today we're doing a super mix of abdominal exercises. Instead of doing station training, which is where we choose one exercise and we do multiple sets, like 4 or 5 sets of one particular exercise, we're moving from exercise to kind of break it up, make it a little bit more fun, help us attack the abdominals a lot more, speed up the metabolism a little bit as well because it gets the heart rate up the way we're doing it. So we're moving from one to the other successively. This particular routine, although it is predominantly abdominal based, a lot of these exercises are going to end up taxing your lower back. So I recommend that you focus on protecting your lower back by scooping your belly button in towards your spine when you're doing the exercises that are much more difficult. The particularly difficult exercises include planks, wheel rollouts, and long leg lifts. So without further ado, let's get set on our first move. I'm doing a wheel rollout from side to side. Again, trying to keep my spine in line, but as I roll out in this prone position, the prone means my chest and face are looking down at the ground instead of having my back on the ground. In this prone position, the abdominals work for sure, but definitely the lower back gets a lot more strain. Okay, in a good way. It's working. It's being taxed. So I scoop my belly button in toward the spine as I go 8 repetitions to each side here. I make sure that I'm protecting my lower back. I never do these exercises with a quote-unquote naked spine. It's too dangerous. From there, I'm going to do another exercise that requires a lot of lower back strength, the jackknife, a jackknife crunch. Anytime you have long legs here, and I'm doing 11 repetitions here, anytime you have long legs going up and down, your lower back will be taxed, so suck that belly button in nice and strong. There, I'm hitting my oblique bicycle twisting crunches, 15 reps each side, 30 repetitions altogether. Great for the obliques. This one's also tremendous exercise for the obliques. It's the double crunch rotation. Okay, I'm reaching with that elbow, touching the knee, twist and touch, reach, getting those obliques and intercostals involved. This doesn't really tax the lower back, but this one does. Anytime my legs are long, the lever of my body is long, my abdominals and my lower back tend to work synergistically to both move the muscle up and to stabilize the muscle on the way down. As I stabilize these legs going down, my lower back is turned on quite a bit. So I suck my stomach in toward my spine. Here, again, with this dynamic leg lift, I'm doing 15 repetitions. From there, a plank can be rather boring, so I do these 5 up, up, down, down on each side, 5 repetitions. Adds a little bit of spice to the plank. So once I'm done, 5 repetitions on one side, then I go 5 on the other side. Again, because I'm in this prone position, it does tax the lower back, so I suck my belly button in toward the spine, vacuum it in. From there, a nice simple 25 reps double crunch. If you cannot see from the video, I am touching my kneecaps to my elbow region. They are touching, they are tagging. I'm staying tight in a C curve or a tight ball, which really doesn't put my lower back in it, but a lot of abdominals. Okay, from there, side jackknife. I like to work lateral movements in this frontal plane. So the external obliques get work here. I'm touching my elbow to my thigh, lifting the leg up. I'll do anywhere from 10 to 15 repetitions on each side here. Lower back works a bit, but my glutes work. Okay, my hip work, my hip flexors work, and my hip extensors work, my glute medius, and a little bit of the glute maximus, but predominantly my hip abductors work. So this is a 2-for-1. I like this. We need to strengthen our hip abductors while we work on these external obliques. So the side jackknife is great. Again, anywhere from 10 to 15 repetitions each side, touching the elbow to the thigh. From there, I'm doing a marching crunch. This is a lot easier than doing the bicycle twisting crunch and the twisting double crunch. I march up and touch that knee to the elbow. touching the knee to the elbow. I am not going willy-nilly. I am doing about 10 to 15 repetitions on each side. I really tighten my stomach up hard. I tighten it up as I touch those elbows to those knees. I want my abs to do all the work. I don't want my lower back to do the work, so I focus on scooping the belly button in toward the spine as I do these exercises. So you have to tighten up by sucking the belly button in as you pull your elbows toward your knees, vice versa, knees toward the elbows as well. Again, with this one, there's no twisting. This is ipsilateral, same side, touching the elbow to the knee, suck the belly button in, 10 to 15 reps on each side. Okay, that one is a lot easier. Now I'm going to challenge myself again with doing a straight abdominal wheel rollout. Here I like to do 10 to 15 repetitions, especially after all of that, focusing on the full extension of my arms. I try to extend my arms all the way out as I get to the bottom. Suck my stomach in nice and tight as I'm bringing it to the bottoms, keeping my stomach pulled and tight because my lower back will do too much of this work if I do this with a naked spine. So in order to not have a naked spine, you're to suck your belly button in towards your spine. This one will pre-fatigue my muscles as I go into one final plank for the series. That one's like doing planks on steroids, and then we go to do the normal plank. Here, I try to hold it for approximately 1 minute, pulling my belly button in toward the spine here, trying to keep great alignment. What you can't see is that I fully extend my knees and I'm flexing my quads. I am actually doing a maximum voluntary contraction on both of my quad muscles to help aid stabilize this movement. Not only does that really turn on the quads and give me a little bit more muscle fatigue and muscles other than the abdominal and lower back, but it also helps to stabilize this particular movement in my lower back as I do this. Thanks for watching.